Welcome to get to know the speakers of Digital Confex. Today, we have with us Nik Azli bin Abu Zahar, who is Group General Counsel at Telekom Malaysia Berhad. He will be speaking on the topic AI and automation in legal processes during the IP and Legal Confex happening in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on 31st January 2024. Hi Nick, welcome to the chat show.
Hi, Yush. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Sure, Nick. It was our pleasure to have you in this chat show and in our conference. So, Nick, please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your field of expertise for our audience.
Okay, I'm the Group General Counsel for Telekom Malaysia, who is a licensed telecommunications company in Malaysia. We are also a tech company whereby we provide digital solutions to our customers, be it individual or corporate enterprise and government customers. Myself, I have been in practice for 13 years and as an in-house counsel for coming to 15 years. So my area expertise is vast. In the past, I used to specialize in project advisory, which is advising project promoters undertaking infrastructure, energy and utilities projects. And then as a general counsel, I'm more involved in management. And before this, I was in an oil and gas company, whereby we advised on the oil and gas business in terms of mergers and acquisitions, and also contract advisory. I had a 4-year stint at the national airline at Malaysia Airlines, and that was during the transformation of the airline. As you know, the national airline underwent a twin tragedy in 2014, but the government of Malaysia, through the Malaysian Parliament, enacted the Malaysia Airlines Transformation Act, where the government pumped in money to resuscitate the airline. And that was an experience managing with my colleagues in Malaysia Airlines, an airline which underwent a vast transformation. And I'm happy to say that my ex-colleagues there in Malaysia Airlines managed to obtain their first operating profit last year in 2022. So I'm happy for them. And at Telekom Malaysia, we've transformed the last 3 years from a telecommunications company to a tech company, focusing on digital solutions. So as the general counsel in a tech company, I have to be up at my mark on technology and AI, and the topic that I'll be speaking is something that I'm passionate about, and I would share some experience of the subject matter.
So, Nick, how excited are you for our event?
Well, I'm very excited because artificial intelligence, automation is one of the most hot topics in every industry now, not just in the legal industry, but in every industry that I've engaged with. And so we'll have some interesting things to share.
Yeah, I think this will be an interesting topic in our conference. So, moving forward, I have a few questions for you today. My first question is, do you foresee AI replacing lawyers and judges one day?
Well, that's an interesting question, Ayush. I would like to share with you that the Master of the Rolls of England and Wales, Sir Geoffrey Voss, visited Malaysia last 2 months. And one of his views is that he foresees that there will be artificial intelligence doing judges' adjudication work in the future, replacing human judges. That's interesting, and there are certain areas where he feels that the AI can do a judge's work, and there are other areas that he feels that it still has to be a human judge. And I think we'll touch on that a bit more in the conference.
I think it is very nice to hear about the role of AI, which will be in future. So my next question is, what are the benefits of automating legal processes?
Well, Ayush, there's a lot of benefits. One of the things that I would like to share with the audience later is I'm sure some of the audience have been in a situation where their group CEO or their boss calls them up and says, "Okay, I want to sign this potential document, this agreement later on today. Can you brief me about it? What were the challenges that the team went through in the negotiations?" And you look around, and your colleagues who are working on that document are all away on leave, or overseas doing some other assignments, and there's no way around, and you are the only one who has to brief your CEO in the next 2 hours, and you were not fully involved in the full negotiation. So this is where an automated system whereby you can just log in and see the history of the negotiation of that document, what went in, what the team encountered, what were the challenges, all captured in the system. And you can just look at it, and then in 2 hours you can brief your group CEO of what happened. That's one of the benefits, I think, that you can get from an automated system, legal system.
I think you explained very nicely the benefits of automating legal processes. So my next question will be, what pitfalls to avoid when embarking on the journey to automate legal processes?
Yes, it's a very interesting time now if one were to embark on this journey to automate internal legal processes, because there are a lot of solutions and products in the market, and every one of those vendors will tell you that their product is the best in the market, right? So we at Telekom Malaysia, we have actually selected a particular solution system, digital system, to capture the end-to-end life cycle of a contract in TM, from the time that a particular business unit seeks to start or create a contract until the end when the contract is signed, plus post-signing when the business or operations people actually operationalize that contract, and until that contract comes to an end. Yeah, and even when the contract comes to an end, there could be warranty periods that survive the final operations, and there could be some claims as well. So that is the system that we are implementing, and I think I will share some of that journey and some do's and don'ts. Some of the jargons that you will find when you are trying to find a system that suits you is whether to customize the system or not. Yeah, and what are the advantages or disadvantages of customization.
So my last question for today will be, please tell us about your hobbies, Nick. Like what you like to do in your free time.
Well, okay, in my free times, I like to ride a big motorbike. So I have about 5 motorbikes at home, three motorbikes myself, and 2 of my wife's motorbikes. So my wife has the same passion; she rides her own motorbike. So I have a Harley Davidson, a BMW, and a Triumph, and my wife has a Harley Davidson and a Ducati. And during free time, if Friday night or early Saturday morning, if we feel like it, we just take our bikes and ride out of the state into another state, find a nice place to eat, and then ride back. Or that's if it's a short term. If it's long term, we'll go on a Saturday, take 1 day leave, come back on Monday, and we always like to go to Thailand, cross the border and ride our motorbike. So that's our passion. We're big bikers.
Thanks, Nick. It was great connecting with you, and I'm thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. So, any words for our participants who will be joining in the conference?
Well, let's hope we have a good conference. It's a very exciting topic, and because the subject matter itself is ever expanding, and there's always innovation involved, and 1 year into a particular technology, and it's actually being surpassed with new technology. So it's very fast, and it's also very exciting. So hope to see you there.
Great, good to know. Thanks for your time today, Nick. And to all the participants, don't miss this session happening on IP and Legal Confex on 31st January 2024. presented by Digital Confex in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Get a great chance to connect with him in person. See you soon, Nick.
See you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.